Most of you know how to do that and can't admit to. There's a point or what it's leading to. Okay, but I still worry that a lot of you do that, but you don't know really how it applies to that. So we'll do two of them because they're pretty easy. How do I get the inverse of a matrix? Apply the formula 1 on AB minus BC. And what do we do, Josh?
You flip that one and that one, and
Swap
make
them.
the other two negative.
Yeah. And then you could put the numbers in, so 1 on A, B, I just go 4, yeah, minus 5, 2 minus 1 minus 5, 2, and then my brain will go, oh my goodness, then my brain will just go, that's 1 on minus 1.
So it becomes just negative 2 plus 1 plus 5 and negative 2.
Yeah. What has that got to do with the price of fish?
Absolutely nothing.
So when I first taught this years ago, I'd go, fuss about, you've got to pre-multiply, you've got to post-multiply. What do I do these days? The X is in the way and I want to get rid of that. So if I put that at the here, what's the problem? X is in the way. So there's only one point. So what am I going to do? How do I get rid of that? I put its inverse next to it. So by the way, if I put it that side, here I've got to put it that side. Maybe that's a better idea. We're going to do that. That's all we're doing. So Josh, I could be fussy and I could go minus 2, 1. I'm going to be fussy for a second. 5 minus 2, 2, 1, 5, 2. And I've got an X and I'm going to go minus 2, 1, 5, minus 2. So you're right on the left here, you've got a right on the left there. People talk about the front. If I multiply them, you know what it becomes?
1, 0, 0.
Ah, beautiful. 1, 0, 0, 1. So really, is there any point writing all that there, all this here?
Nope.
No. So when it used to be in the Year 12 ways, you had to, in some form, put it that you did all that. But these days, you don't have to. Then you can just go, what's the answer? Answer is minus 2 plus 2
5, 2 plus 3, 0.
minus 6 plus 4.
Minus 2.
So I have to do this. 5 minus 4.
1.
15 minus 8.
7.
So really, if we wanted to, we could look at that question and we could just go, don't write that down. I'm going to put the inverse there, so it means I put the inverse there and let's put it there. And then you can go, I don't need to write that down. By the way, if you wanted to, you could say, I did IX. What have I just done? I've got IX, and there's the answer to the question. So, can you do 2, make sure you're comfortable? Actually, technically speaking, this was A, and we want A inverse. So I really shouldn't have them equal to each other. So the inverse is 1 on 10 minus 8. You get really quick at it. Could have done that one in your head. By the way, you notice I'm avoiding negatives. Most people, teaching students, they get a topic, we use negatives. Why do we do that? I want you to understand the principle, not negatives. So it's 10 minus 8, so I could have just gone a half, or 2 down the bottom. So I've got, so Ethan, what do I do?
Yeah, swap them, make the, and then minus 8.
You know what worries me in maths? You sound so confident on that. If you sound confident on 10 things, I know you'll probably forget 5 of them by the time the next assessment comes around. You're aware of it? It's fascinating what you hear. So that's a half. So I could have written this, mate. I could have left that as, you know what I do personally? I'd go to leave it as a half. And go over to here and go, well, okay, that's just going to be X. I can't put it at the front because the X is in the way, so I put it at the back here, which means I put it at the back there. 2, 5, 1, 2, and that one is a half of, shocking, 5 minus 8. And I want you to write that on purpose, because we can just ignore the half.
Hooray!
Isn't that nice? So why would you put fractions in when you can just do this? 10, take 5, 5, minus 16 plus 10, minus 6, help me, no, don't make mistakes, I'm writing backwards. 5, take 2, 3, minus 8 plus 4, minus 4. Question's done.